Hey guys, Kai here, and today I'm giving you another exciting episode of Adventures in Direwolf with Kevin.
Hello.
Now,
Hi.
on today's episode, it's a little bit weird for you guys probably because all of a sudden we have all of this stuff, and the reason for that is really just because all of our recordings got scrapped. Like, we had 3 different recordings, and 2 of them were like 30-minute long sessions. And they're all scrapped, and it's really annoying. Like, they're all just messed up. The audio was glitching in it, and then so now we have to do this. And as you can see, we already had started in Ars Magica and done all that. So this episode is going to be a quick tutorial video of how Ars Magica really works and what to do.
And
now,
we haven't done anything big.
Yeah, he's just been buildings and stuff like that, but we did also go into how to make all these obsidian chests from iron chests, so we'll have to explain that in the next video most likely, or maybe in this video if we have time. But let's just get down to business to defeat the Huns and whatever. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna need is inscription table and an oculus. So you're gonna have to build these things, and they're pretty easy to make.
How about the altar thing?
The altar? That's not important yet. First you need to make this stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go into this building that Kevin made over here. So, okay. So yeah, we have an inscription table, which, oh my god, I'm so bad doing all this stuff, but, alright, so you have an oculus and an inscription table right here. The inscription table and the oculus are very important because the oculus opens the magical skill tree right here, and what that will do is it gives you all the different abilities that you can use, so that in the inscription table, when you go in that, you have the ability to make a spell. To make a spell, all you need to do is put a book and quill right there, then put the different kinds of what it is, either self, touch, or projectile. And so I'll put self regeneration. Now, we got these earlier in our skill branches, but since the recording's messed up, we don't have that anymore. So we have that, and then I just name it regen. Click that, and boom, you have a spell. Just by that. Now, if you want to know how to make one of these, then if you don't have the side thing, not enough items. God, I can't talk today. Then it tells you right here. So this is a recipe. I'll just leave it on the screen for a second. So yeah, and then the inscription table. Right here. So they're both relatively simple recipes, and in order to actually use the oculus, because it won't let you use it until you have mana, you need to make an arcane compendium. The way to do that is all you need is an item frame and a book, and then you need to find a puddle of essence water. Like right here, Kevin made a whole fountain of this stuff because he found it, which is pretty awesome. But we used to have a puddle like right over here, and so you could actually just do it right here and just put an item frame next to essence water, and then just put a book in it, and then it will start glowing and stuff like that, and then it will make one of these. And then when you pick that up, you'll get a mana bar and a burnout bar. And what those basically do is the mana bar gives you magical energy pretty much, and it's what you use to use spells like this, and it drains mana like that. So it's pretty useful to have that, and you can't really do anything in Ars Magica without it. The next thing that you need to do is you're gonna have to do all that, like I said, and then once you get that, you have to gather the materials that'll be in the spell. So this regen one will probably be a bit more complicated, but I have an easier one that I believe Kevin made, right? Didn't you make a few spells, Kevin?
Um. Yeah.
Yeah, so mind if I go into your chest?
Yep.
Okay, so
So
Mana Bolt, right there.
most of the so I do a lot of things off screen. It's just that I have more time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and during trust me, I have a lot of time. Like I get a lot of things and accomplish a lot of things because I just have so much more time.
Yeah, also, if you guys want to see Kevin's view of things when he's going off screen, Kevin will actually be recording a lot of that stuff later on, so a few of the episodes, like, it'll either just be me recording by myself or Kevin recording by himself. Most likely it's going to be Kevin recording by himself, because when I play this when I have time, and he has a lot more free time when it comes to this stuff than I do. So it'll probably be him for most of it, but yeah. So the next thing you want to do in Ars Magica, going a little bit different from what we were saying before, we have this, and this, I believe, yeah, it's a crafting altar for all that stuff. Now, if you want to know how to make this, I don't actually have to do that much of a tutorial about making this right now, because when you have your Arcane Compendium, you just right-click that, and then you go into structures. You click structures, and then it tells you all the different names of the stuff, like a dark nexus, which you can use for this stuff, which is awesome. Essence
also, you're
nexus.
going to need a human sacrifice and make him stand on the iron block with an apple on their hand.
Oh, Kevin, that was a lie. I just wanted to sacrifice you to the magics of the world. Sorry.
Wow.
So yeah, you don't actually need a human sacrifice, but in the Arcane Compendium, all you have to do is do this, and it actually tells you like a step-by-step process of making the altar. And you can pause it at whichever one you want. It also tells you which one gives you more, like, better effects. Like, if you can't just do wood and glass, because that'll give you like +2 effect.
And that's racist.
And it's just really useless to you, because once you actually need a certain high enough degree of effects for your magic, it won't work at all. So we found witchwood. We were lucky enough to find a ton of witchwood and stuff, and so
in this forest, which I have mowed down.
Yeah. And so with that, we got a ton of plus stuff, and then Kevin had mined a ton, so then he just tipped it with the iron blocks, so we were set for that. So what I recommend you do before you start building this is you're going to need to do a crap ton of mining and all of that. But after that, you put the spell in, and then you right click, and then it tells you all the different stuff that you need for it. And then all you have to do is start off with a blank rune and throw that into the middle, and then it will start glowing. The altar will start glowing. About all these zombies. But the altar will start glowing, and then it will tell you what recipes you need to make it, and that's how you make your first spell. From then, it's a little bit more of a difficult process, because from then on, we actually already made spell books, which you can put multiple spells in, but you have to attack whatever it is, and then once you hit it enough or break enough dirt, depending on what spell you're using, it'll give you XP, and it will fill up your XP bar. With the more levels you have, the higher skill points you have, and I believe it's like every 2 to 5 levels, I think, you get a new skill point. But eventually you're going to need to find a better way of making skill points, and we'll go over that much later on, because there's a really easy way to get skill points, which is just killing bosses in Ars Magica, and they're really easy to summon and do all the stuff for. So we'll be showcasing that, I think, relatively soon, hopefully. But yeah, that's basically all you need to do in Ars Magica. for now. Like, that's where we are at right now. And then we just have all this, like, different organizational stuff that we've been doing. But, again, since the videos got messed up, we couldn't actually show that to you all. So we kind of just had to rush through one episode right now to just teach you guys how to get to the point that we are right now. All of this can be done by you guys if you guys wanted to right now, and it's pretty easy actually, because this is made from bare materials that you can get in the game right now just by mining and chopping down trees and stuff.
Kai,
So,
I'm
yeah.
going to make sound mufflers.
Oh my god, yeah, that's another thing. Sound mufflers are awesome. So if you guys end up having like a farm like we do because you want to get the materials for the mod.
You know, instead of having an impulse on slaughtering them, you can just get sound mufflers and just, you know, make the sound go away.
Yeah, because it's really annoying when all you hear is constant mooing from cows.
And dying from
And dying from sheep. It's really, really annoying just to hear them. So I actually turn my sound down so that you guys won't have to hear it that much. But eventually I won't actually have to do that because sound mufflers block all the sound that comes out of their mouths, and then you don't actually have to hear the annoying sounds of all the mobs there. It also makes zombies a lot easier to deal with without all the groaning. So it's really helpful, and all you need for that is a note block, and you need to surround the note block by wool, and then it's done. So we recommend that you make a sheep farm because wool is just generally really helpful for most of the mods in the Direwolf pack, and then a cow farm because cows provide food, and leather is always really important for books, so if you want to do Ars Magica, you should probably have a cow farm. So yeah. So I think we're caught up to what we've been doing, right, Kevin?
Yeah. And then everything else is just me building and mining the average Minecraft
I have
stuff.
had no part in building any of this besides, like, the floor for some of it.
Oh
some
my
of the
lord.
buildings. There's so many So if you all enjoyed this video, I know it was a bit shorter than...
Oh my god!
Nice. I know it's a lot shorter than the normal
So
episode.
why did they blow up? They're like 50,000 blocks away, and oh my god.
Yeah, so if you liked Kevin dying repetitively by spiders and creepers...
Wait, how come you're not dying? I don't get it.
Because I'm not near you.
Oh.
But if you liked Kevin dying and raging about zombies and stuff, and you liked this short tutorial video pretty much on Ars Magica, then remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. So I hope you all enjoyed. See y'all next time.